Yep. Hi.
Hi, everyone.
And we're back again.
Yeah.
This is the second time that we're going live.
Yeah.
And
as this anyway, we've done many live streams with other stuff that we've done.
Stuff, yeah. But this is the second time. We did like an introductory the first time around about a week ago, and today we're gonna talk a little about what we've been doing previously that had to do with what?
Well, maybe we should say Happy Valentine's Day to everyone.
Of course.
Yeah. This is our way of celebrating Valentine's Day, to show up.
Way.
Yeah, and talking to you guys, because we have a very good subject to talk about.
Yeah.
And that is how you can offer products and services in a conscious way. And this is something that's really, really important for both of us because you actually make a huge impact on how your products and services actually, what they are sending out, how they're being produced, and how they are helping people. And I think that being a conscious entrepreneur, you have to really think of so what impact, like if you have a physical product, what environmental impact does this product cause? How, like, who is producing it? Or if you're offering a service, is it a good service? Can you stand behind it to 100%? Can you really truly honestly say that it's doing really, really good?
Can you give back to the communities or societies where you're operating, or where if you have stuff made, where you have stuff produced? So yeah, and we started with kind of started. We used to have an online shop,
like an e-commerce store.
Yeah.
Where we sold hair products and different kind of accessories to that.
Yeah, and we had stuff made in Bali, like hats and headbands and jewelry.
Yeah. Should we talk a bit about what we were thinking?
Yeah,
so
of course, yeah.
When we were doing this e-commerce store, for us it was really, really important that the products that we actually sold, were actually eco-friendly. They were made so that the environmental impact that they were doing was good. So we really, really wanted to know that everything was done in the correct way. And we started to buy a lot of accessories in Europe because we found some really, really nice things. And I think it was you, Andy, that told me that. But I think all of this stuff is actually produced in Bali.
Yeah, so we went to Bali and we started looking for, because we want to not only just buy stuff, we want, like we started talking about, we wanted to make sure. What's happening?
I don't know.
There's something wrong with simultaneously broadcasting this on both Instagram and on Facebook. And you guys can see us on Facebook still, apparently, but for some weird reason
the Instagram one went blank.
Yeah. So
it's really weird. It's not working. But we you can just keep on talking.
Yeah, you should choose
live mode.
Yeah. Anyway, we hope that we can get this thing up and running. And is it working now?
Yeah, it's working.
Now we're live again. Yay, 2 places.
So going back to Bali.
Yeah, exactly. So we not only wanted to sell stuff that we could find that we like, just the way it looked, but we wanted to make sure also that we could contact the people that made the things.
Yeah. So we didn't want to have any middle hands.
No. We wanted to go straight to the source, and we wanted to make sure that they were made in a conscious, good way, and the people that worked with it had good working environments and
no children working there and so
stuff
on.
Like that.
And we wanted to see that the people working with the products were actually
the ones that got paid.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
So it's not like a sweatshop or something.
No.
So it's really, really interesting because Andy sometimes calls me the Google expert. So I did a lot of research before we left, and we found a few villages, and we had a driver that drove us, and I think we were kind of crazy because we were, for days, we were walking up and down the streets like in handicraft villages, and it was like, it must have been almost between over 30 degrees Celsius, really, really hot, sun in the head. We were sweating and we were walking in and out, in and out. Where does it feel good? Where can we actually talk to people? Where can we see how the stuff is made? And who can we actually have produced this stuff that we really wanted to have made? And yeah, I think we got a bit, what do you call it? Like when you get sunstroke. It's called like that.
Yeah, we probably did, but it was worth it because we did find people to work with. And so that's the products that we had sort of made ourselves. We made sure all of these things were like really all the way, the whole production line sort of. And also we wanted to give back to the communities in Bali. Yeah. So we also sponsored, there's a few friends of ours, there's a school that works with underprivileged children on the northwest side of Bali, where that's where the poorest people live in Bali, because they don't own so much land, and you can't really cultivate the land on that side. So we donated money to them, so to help the children, so they could go to school and get good education and stuff. And it's called, I have to wear my reading glasses. It's called Yayasan Widyasari, Indonesia. So we're gonna put the link up for you guys also. Obviously we can't put the link on Instagram, but we can anyway write down what it's called when we publish this later on. We also should mention maybe that this one and the previous one we did, we're gonna post it not only on Facebook, but make sure that it's on Instagram TV and on our YouTube channel, so you can rewatch this or whatever. And also we started donating money to this similar program in India. They're called Coastal Brains, and they're doing an amazing job, because that's also an area of India that's really, really poor, and they don't have the money to buy like school books for school and get proper education. So if you give, I can't remember how much it is, but it's not a lot of money, you can put a kid through school for a whole year. So we do lots of things like that, and also to because we care a lot about environment, so we do stuff like that as well. Yeah,
and I think it's important that we actually share why we believe that donating money for education, it's because it's like the main thing that you can actually do to help a person is to help them get education, to get them to move forward in their life. Because I think, as for us coming from Sweden, and we have this amazing system that schools are for free and healthcare is for free and so on. We kind of take from granted that everyone goes to school, right? But I think just getting someone to able to read and write can help them a long way in their life. So that's why we've done this. And that's what we did when we used to have our online shop. But we closed that down because we felt that it was not our passion anymore, and we felt that we wanted to have time and energy to focus more on Workaholiday 24/7 and the things that we're working on here. So we decided that we left that part and just tried to move on. But something that I really highly want to say is that if you're an entrepreneur and you're offering products or services, I think you have the responsibility to actually know how they are being produced, know who the workers are, and know what environmental impact those products actually do, because I believe that every single person on this planet can make a change in the world. And by doing so, all of us, if we actually start to make more conscious decisions, we actually will make a shift in the world. And I dream about this, and I'm very, very passionate about this. So it's really, really vital that we all somehow can make a change in the world, because then if everyone makes like a tiny shift, then everything will move forward so much faster. And also if you offer a service to people, then I think that for me, like I don't say, like, if I have a service, if someone come in and wants that and it won't work for them, I will say that, sorry, you will not benefit from this. Or when we will sold products, I wouldn't sell a product if I didn't know that it actually was going to work for that person. And I think that that's like something as an entrepreneur you have to have, like in the bone of yourself.
You have to be really honest and not try to rip people off. You have to be conscious in that decision, in those decisions as well, to not just sell anything just for a buck, to earn some money, but to sort of make sure that you sell the right stuff to the right people, the people that really benefit from it.
Yeah, because if you do so, then they will come back and they will tell other people that, they were really cool, they were really, really good, and I really benefit from this service or this product. And I think that that can actually take away like a lot of shitty services and a lot of shitty products out there, and we can actually make an impact in this vad heter slit och släng?
Yeah, well, these days there's a lot going on with, like, people are buying stuff and you throw it away, just like you buy some clothes, wear it once and then throw it in the back of your closet, or you buy a TV, you use it for a year, and oh, look, there's a new model, I gotta get that one. So just to be aware of those things as well.
And be more conscious also in like,
I think this all spreads sort of the. Oh, sorry if I interrupt.
No,
we're very good at that. You have to be very conscious about how you behave towards the people you work together with, and not interrupt them.
Yeah, I think we're very good at that, but we have so much to say.
We were passionate about this, so I wanted to say, but anyway, I think all those things sort of. If you behave in a good way, this energy will spread more and more out into the world. I truly believe. So that's our sort of passion behind this this business that we have now, and we're actually been working on a course for a while that we mentioned in the previous introduction video that we did, which is called our new course is called the Conscious Course. So it's about how you can be conscious. But so this is actually, we thought about this after the first one we did. We thought we really liked it, so we figured, well, actually, we're gonna keep on doing this once a week. So this is the first one, even though it's the second.
Yeah.
It's confusing. Anyway, of the video series we decided to do, that we're going to talk about different things, how you can be conscious, and what we think about things in our lives and about business, and how you can all get it all to work in a conscious way all together, right?
Yeah, because like I talked about earlier, that all of us can actually make a huge impact on the world. And as an entrepreneur, you meet people, and you can, if you're running your company with like a mission in life, then you're going to have this mission and the thing that you want to spread to the world. And the more conscious and the more you can spread that around to all the people that are around you, your followers on social media, your clients, and everyone that comes close to
Friends,
your company, and the people that you work with, the more that you can really think of how are you showing up in the world, how are you spreading your message, what impact are you doing, and more also, what kind of conscious decision can you make in your everyday life. And it can be as small as smiling to someone on the subway, even though everyone is sitting like this on their cell phone nowadays.
They might think you're a lunatic, but it might be worth it.
Yeah. And it like those tiny things can actually make a huge impact in someone's life. I think that's super important. And I think that running a company with your clients, it's important to have like 100% transparency and show up in your unique way in the world, and sharing who you really are and what is it that makes you unique, and how can you make a shift in people's lives. And do good, and really be honest in every area of your business, and ask yourself, like, how can I really make a difference?
So that's why we decided to, like we said, to make these different videos and talk about what we've done, and so you can get to know us more, sort of, instead of just seeing pictures of things we do and we write a clever quote to it. You can actually hear us say, hopefully, something that makes sense in some way,
not only
and that
rambling.
resonates with you guys.
Yeah.
So anything else that we were thinking about for this one? I think that was almost about it. One thing we forgot to mention, but I think we said we mostly talked about the things we produced ourselves, but also the stuff that we bought and sold, like the hair products. We made sure that they were eco-friendly in every way. So we made sure about that as well. We didn't sell any hair products if we didn't know how they were made and what ingredients they had and so on.
And something that you can also think of when you're going shopping, like if you're one of these persons like us that really value good quality products, eco-friendly products, then try to be conscious when you go to the grocery store. Can you buy stuff that are produced in your area, and so on, and things that are chemically free, because the more you actually make these conscious decisions, the more these products will have a space. And I think that we have to really, if we really want to see a shift, if we really want to impact the world into a new way and not have this buy and throw out all the time, just be aware of what it is that you're doing with your buying decisions, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wholeheartedly agree. I had to say something about hearts since it's Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, I think that was...
We're going to show up next week and talk a bit more about how we believe that you can run your business in a conscious way. And we're building a course on this, and we're going to guide you in that course how to become a conscious entrepreneur. And if you're interested in joining, we're looking for our test members. Please send us a private message, and we would love to share more information about that. But until next time, wish you a great Valentine's Day.
Yeah, and see you on next Thursday, right?
Yeah, the same time. Bye.
And